guys, today we are going to make Flappy Birds. You may all know Flappy Birds. Flappy Birds is a game where some pipes are like there and you have to jump. Don't you? Yeah, we do. So in this video we are going to make Flappy Birds. Okay? So first let's paint the player. I don't know how to make a bird that much. So you know what I'm just going to do? I'm just going to make a yellow circle, very small, and use no outline with a reshape. How do you do the reshape? Let me put 2 right there, 1 right there, then do this. What does that become? Now it's curve. So when it becomes curve, then I can actually make it properly. Now when it's curved, right? You see it, right? As curve. So now what you have to do is make another circle, but this time red. Red with this. Then use this. And then put these 2 and put that there again. And make this go up. Now what do you think that can be? That is going to be the propeller. And just to see the wings of the propeller, we are making the background fully black. Now, and there's a new trick. You know, if you don't want oven like this, and you're trying to get it perfect, but you still get this, like this something, and can't get perfect. You know, you just press hold shift and then draw. Then you will only get as a circle. Same with the 9. It wouldn't be straight, not like slanting, and same with the this one, square. So for now we are going to make that his eyes, very cute eyes. Maybe not that cute, but it is fine. As now let's just put it there. Let's just deepen the eyes a little bit because we don't want it to be that scary, right? Nothing should be scary in our watch. So let's just do that. Now here's eyeballs. And now how do you think we can make now the smiley face? Smiley face people normally use this one, right? The paint. I will use circle. How do you do it? So first draw like this shape, then use the reshape and make this go up, make this go up, make this go down. And now you get a perfect happy face. With the proper pen, it should be white. So get saturation to 0 with the brightness to 100. So now draw this. But before you draw it, please make sure that it has the number 5 on it. We need number 5, chat. We need number 5. Please remove that as we don't need that. No, I'm looking at doing something else right now. I don't want to select that. It's telling me to select that. I don't want to select it. Now I want it to be like this. Now let's just make the propeller wings. But make it a little bit small. Because you're going to do something later which we needed this to be small, okay? If you know what I mean. Okay. I will just draw this small. And now I will just select and put this right there with the back. Now we have drawn this. So let's do the coding. When green flag clicked. And make this come here real quick. 136. Motion minus 136 0 with y. Forever. Now go to variables and rename this variable the y speed variable. Set y speed, change y speed by 1 and also set y speed by 0 there, -1. Now go to motion, get change y speed by variables y speed. Now every time we press green flag click, we spawn and fawn. You see it? So this is one part of Flappy Bird's gravity. Second, jumping. How do we do jumping? When green flag clicked, forever, if then, go to operators. No, I meant go to sensing, do key space pressed. Now go to variables and to set Y speed to 10 width. And now you have to do control wait until. Do wait until, okay? Wait until. Not touching. No, actually not key space pressed. Now we have the code for jumping and gravity. Look at this. You see it? Now we are jumping every time we press space. But now we need the pipes. So let's go and paint. And what are the pipes in the game? It's green. So let's make it green with black. No, wait, actually with none of these. None of this. And just make like that. Like this. Now it's in, right? Okay, now you can. So now let's just make it go over here. As if I have never told you, there's a trick about what's the trick again? Yes, there's actually a trick that you can do like this. It's called shift. Then you have to move it. Then you can actually, if you press shift while moving it, you can make it like this, and it's very good. It's very easy. If you want to move it to a far place, instead of just waiting, you can just do that. Nice. Now we are gonna make this our space, or maybe just a little bit bigger with here. Nice. And if you want to make it bigger, you just have to select all of them, place them, and make them in the middle. Then just select all and then place them in the middle. Now we have a pipe to make this to go through. But you think the pipe is too fat, right? That's why we're gonna make it a little bit smaller, just a little bit. I think that is enough. So one is done, okay? Now let's do with the pipes. Pipe, played. Go to pipes and write this code. When green flag clicked, hide, then do go to forever. Now we go down a little bit and do create clone of myself. Wait exactly 1.5. Yes. Now let's make the other code. When I start as a clone, then we're gonna make another variable score. We are going to change the score into a big number and place it in the middle, if you guys can see. And also place this over here, 146. We got the 146, right? So go to motion, go to 146, 45, 0. Yes. Because I put 0, why? Because you're going to put something else. Pick random, minus 100 to 100. Now what happens is that this didn't, we can't see them, can we? Because we have to make a show now. So now we can see them. We can, right? You guys see it? Now it's closing. Why do you think it's closing? Because we have not made the thingy yet. So now go to control and do repeat until. Do repeat until. Okay guys? Until. Remember that. Then do that with X position. If you guys can find it. X position. Then do minus 235. Exactly minus 235. Okay. Then what you want to do is actually change X by minus 5. So what happens is now the game actually works. Look. But at the end, you can see that we don't die by them. We don't get score. and they also don't go. They just be right there and chill there. But we don't want that to happen, do we? So first, let's make this a little bit smaller because that's too big. 50, please, if that's good enough. Or maybe that'd be too small. Or maybe that's enough. Or maybe just do it in a little bit. 75. I think 75 is the perfect. Look. Yes, 75 is perfect. You can fit in it easily with 75. Because you have to also make it hard. So now let's go to pipe. And first change the score and the height. So now go change score by 1. Go to control and delete this clone. Yes. Now what happens is that we can go. It also changes our score. And before we start, you also have to go to variables and set score to 0 with when green flag clicked. Now what happens is that now we can actually go with the game fully working, and we don't like it like that, do we? Yeah, but now there's only one problem with this on things. The pipe. The pipe, when we touch the pipe, it does not make it that we lose the game or that the game stops. So what we're going to do is when green flag clicked, forever, if then touching pipe, stop on. Okay, so now it works. If we touch, we die. Okay, so when we have to also do when. Let's just copy this actually. And touching edge. So you can't also touch the edge because most people of them are just going to like stay up, which we don't want. Right? Like look, let me show you an example. If it comes, I don't even think it's coming. And now let me tell you one thing. If you don't know how to put a song in the background, you can do this. I will show you. Do when green flag clicked, forever, sound, don't do start sound, okay? Or this happens.